Hey everybody, it's Splattercat. Welcome back to the Nerd Council for the next episode of Styx, Master of Shadows. I can get a mission menu. Ooh. Hello. That's actually, I really like how the map is hand-drawn. So anyways, we're back at Styx, Master of Shadows, and before I got sidetracked with ADHD looking at all the various things. What? Cloning? We can clone ourselves? Your clones can grab an enemy for a few moments and you can take advantage to kill them or simply continue on your way unhindered. You'd think that that would set off a major alarm, though. If I got attacked by a clone that then poofed into shadows after it did that, I'd definitely be ringing the alarm bell. I'd be over there just like, ding, ding, son. Get some people over here to help me because this is terrifying. I could be a predator. Hiding around in the shadows with a laser cannon on my shoulder. Alright, main objective has succeeded. We've gotten 10 sp. I don't know what the sp are used for, but I'm assuming, as with every other game, they're probably used for passives and unlocks and things like that. Oh, the zone has been left, so actually I probably broke that episode off at exactly the wrong spot. Ah, well. What are you gonna do? Sometimes these things happen.
Oh, my head. Fucking headache. I gotta get me some amber. Yeah, that would straighten me out. Down there, maybe?
So am I just like a crackhead for amber? Just like, I need to have it. Heroin junkie for this stuff. She'd be like, give me amber. I tried to steal amber one time, but the bouncers weren't having any of it. That was not a fun night. Bouncers, scary people, and they do not like it when you try and steal amber.
I'd really like to study these cocoons more closely. It would be fascinating.
Quite so, my dear colleague. I'd be willing to give my complete edition of the Encyclopedia of Mycology for the right to dissect one.
You're telling me? Hey, one doesn't dissect the embryos of
A quick peek through the keyhole just to make sure the way is clear.
They're not going to come behind me, are they? Seriously, don't come behind me. That will not make us friends. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Oh, never mind. We got to pick it first. Pick that thing. Pick that thing like a nose in the desert. Let's go! Or really, anytime you spend a lot of time out in nature, you get yourself that nasty, clogged up, dirty nose. You gotta clean it out every now and again. It'll disrupt your sense of smell, and you never know when a good sense of smell can save your life.
Amber! I gotta get some now!
Amber, amber, amber.
It's gonna explode!
Alright, and so now that we're not detoxing anymore, we've gotten all juiced up. Thanks to Amber, you can create and control a clone. You can use a clone to enter areas that are inaccessible or to distract your enemies. Once a clone has served its purpose, you can destroy it and recover Amber. The life of a clone is short. Once their limit is reached, they die by themselves. They die alone. So we can go...
Well, I got no choice. I'll need some help.
Did I just vomit a clone?
Hello, Rakash. I need your runt carcass. Ugh. Damn it, I hate doing that.
Okay, so maybe it's these guys that can crawl through the vents and do all that fun stuff.
Through the gate. Pull the lever.
There's a thingy right there. I think we should probably pick that up. So we can go through the gate. Do we just mist through it? Oh, we do. We can just gooball our way through it. Okay, so we can like debone ourselves like a rat. And just be like, yeah, bones are arbitrary. I'll just move this over to here, move that over to there, and everything will be fine. And I can just...
You want something done right? Steal a body and do it yourself.
Couldn't have said it better. What is that? I guess it's some kind of currency for something? Maybe I use it. Can I use this? Oh, I was hoping I could sharpen my weapons or something, make them better. Make them suck a little bit less. I guess not. Can I force my clone through here? Does it... Does my amber regenerate? I think it probably will, so long as I don't use too many powers at a time. Can you go through there? No, you cannot. Okay, well I can use my clone to scout around, and that's a pretty cool mechanic. So I figure we'll use our clone... Let's check this door up here, too. I don't know if he's going to be able to sneak through this one. It seems like there's only certain doors that they can get through, but... That seems more than large enough for him to fit through right there. I guess his climbing skills aren't as good as I want them to be, though. Can he run? Oh, he can walk. He can do kind of like a little hobbledy run right there. Oh my god, your veins are glowing. Okay, so I suppose that indicates to us whether or not he's in shadow. I'm going to destroy him for right now, and then let's continue on our adventure. We've got a hidey crate right there, so I'm going to try and murder this guard, and then we'll hidey crate him up. Can't take any of the arrows or anything, so I guess that's not something that's going to be useful to us. We definitely have a little vent system over here, so I'm going to sneak through the vents because that's what you do in stealth games. If I learned anything from Bruce Willis, it's that you should always be sneaking around in vents. So he's right there. How do I make this work? Ooh, there's a climbing spot right there, so that would more than likely be how I make this work. Work it, up the wall. Work it, have a ball. Work it, collect them all. It's Pokemans. Never mind. Let's go over here. I don't see any treasure anywhere for me to collect. However, this does give us access to the second floor. The downside of that, the upshot is that that keeps us off the ground with all the guys that could potentially stab us, murder us, cut us, and all those other fun things. But the downshot of it is that I can't jump down without people hearing me because there's no carpets. So let's sneak through here. What's this going to do for me? This takes me back to the original room that we were hiding in. I can unfasten a chandelier? Oh, maybe that'll draw him into here. Let's try. No, it didn't. So I guess he's deaf or just incapable of detecting these things. Let's... I don't know if I should unfasten this one. If I should sneak around a little bit further. Let's try to have a look around first. I can't guarantee... No, don't do that. Here. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get back up here. Okay, and so we didn't make too much noise right there. That'll work. Is there anybody else over here that we have to be concerned about? Where does the stairwell attach to? I didn't see this on the way before, so perhaps... Okay, I didn't see that on the way by, so now we know. I just want to make sure that I know how the all the thoroughfares connect to one another, so that if I find myself in a shady situation, I know how I can manipulate the room and use it to my advantage. Alright, so that bucket's probably going to make a noise if I pick up that coin, because I don't know what they're used for, but I can assume that it can probably be spent at some point. Okay, but there's no carpet. That would have been a perfect opening right there. And so I didn't know that was how that was going to interact, but now I do. So I could have thrown the sandball from over there and then closed with him real fast and choked him out. Probably would have worked out to our advantage. Let's unfasten this, I think. I can stand on the chandelier. I was a little worried about that. Seems like it might be hot on my toesies, but whatever. Climb on up. And then let's see what happens when I do this. Alright. So I don't know if that permanently moves him over.
Hey, someone there! Stop!
Oh, hell.
Wanna play hide and seek, eh? Fine.
I don't want to play hide and seek. It is not my favorite game. I was never any good at it anyways. That's why I don't play stealth games. The other thing we have to worry about is the possibility that he'll disengage at some point and go back to where he came from. Can I choke him out in yellow mode? Let's find out. I can. Muffle kill! That's right. I'm so powerful that I hang you suspended over this ledge while I choke you out. And then off you go. Ooh, and straight into the fire. He's not going to burn up, though. I don't think, anyways. He's not going to burn up Dishonored style. I loved that ability in Dishonored where you could just turn people into ash. It is so hard to beat that game without killing anybody. It is a giant pain. An enjoyable pain, but... There might be somebody coming. Hold on. Okay. I think we're good. Let's get rid of this body. just in case we have to come back through here at some point. I am disappointed that I wasted that chandelier, but we learned something from it, and that is the true test. There we go. I learned that from Bob Ross. There are no such thing as mistakes. There are learning experiences. It's not a mistake as long as you learn something from it. Let's continue sneaking out this way. We've got a mechanism that appears to need to be flipped, and so flip it we shall. Although I think that probably won't make us very good friends with it. I don't like being flipped, so I'd figure it probably doesn't like being flipped. Could throw a ball of sand. Yeah, let's go for it. So the lights are out.
Fuck, it's gigantic here. I'll have to use the amber vision to find my way.
Amber vision. So we can press 3 for amber vision. Okay. That seems to drain my resources, though. Okay. Well, we're in a pitch black room. We've got darkness on our side. That looks like a giant vial of amber. Can I drink that? Also, can these be pushed off the ledge on accident? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't need to be careful about the way I push the buttons or the way I lean up against stuff. Should I be wasting my sand like this? I don't know if I should. I don't know that I should. Since we regenerate amber, I don't see any reason for us. It looks like we can get up on the ledge around there. I don't know if there's a stealth kill that you can drop down on somebody with, but I think that might be something worth investigating. There's a guard right there. Okay. Let's wait for him. I think we've got an opening where we can take him if he walks on by. Alright, we're going to muffle him out. Okay. And so muffled out he has become. And we'll take him, we'll throw him into the closet. But remember, kids, a closet is no place to live. Well, here, come back over here. There we go. Don't fall off my shoulder right now. I've got a new place for you to exist. Enjoy your new lodgings for all of eternity. I don't know if I want to drink that right now because he has the tendency to be like, "Rah!" every time he drinks one of those. He makes a bunch of noise. And that's concerning.
It makes you wonder if there isn't some sort of crap in the air. Gross stuff like.
Well, when you build your entire laboratory infrastructure around chains, pointy things, and wood, of course it's going to wear out quick. Oh, no. He's not going to come invest. I should be more careful. I should really consider it. I think that's why we're going to need to go up to the next level. So let's deal with him. I'm not going to put out that torch because it seems, I don't know. It seems pointless right now, and I'm almost out of sand anyway, so I want to save it for the times when I really, really need it. Okay, so we got a guy over there that we've got to deal with. Oh, hell. What, can you not climb those? Come on, there we go. Now we're where I want to be. We're up above everybody else. I no longer have to walk around with my goblin-y nose in the air pretending like I'm better. I'm better by nature of altitude at this point. So we can go in there. Let's just get a feel for the room right now. We've got a librarian over there. Am I in darkness right now? Okay, I'm in darkness. Good. I'm going to check and see if anybody's looking out for that mechanic right there. And if nobody's keeping an eye on that mechanic, I think he's next. Although that hallway right there looks like it might actually overwatch the mechanic. So let's go over here. There's no carpet for me to drop down on, so realistically I don't see any way that we're going to get that guard from here. Yeah, without a carpet we're not going to be able to jump down. So that leaves us in a wee bit of an unenviable position at the moment. Oh, the auto grab got me in trouble right there. I was trying to drop off and we were going to go assassinate him, but now we got to wait for him to do another round, unfortunately. Okay. Let's try for it. Alright, we got this. Muffle kill! Oh, really? We can sweep kick his legs out from under him. That was dope. Did you see that? He scissor kicked his legs out from under him and then took him out from the side. I like that. Little attention to detail like that where there's different kills from different angles. I like that. I like that a lot. It looks like they've cut a toilet slot in the middle of their storage device. No, I think it's offset. I think it's supposed to be for that pillar right there, but it's offset slightly to the side or something. I don't know. I notice weird things like that. What do I do with this body now, though? I've got a dead guy and I have no idea what to do with him. Maybe take him back over here and make a deposit in the banco bodies. The casho corpses. There we go. That's fine for now. I don't think anybody else is going to come knocking anyways. It seems like this is pretty sparsely populated, so we should be alright. There's no storage devices over there anyways. So we have an option in front of us right now. I think I'm going to try and clear this main corridor first. So there's that guy up there, and there's that guy to deal with right here. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of the torches now, just in case later on they decide to flood the room with guards, because I have seen that happen in stealth games before where you can trigger events and things like that where maybe more people will show up, and I will deeply, deeply regret it if the room is covered with light when that happens. Oh, stock of vials of life are full. So let's go ahead and drink one right now then. Make use of what we've got. And so there it is. We were low on health anyways. Can they hear me climb? I'm not gonna... There's nobody else in here, right? Right? Except for these two. Alright. Nighty-night. Chokey chokey. Enjoy your nap, man. Enjoy your nap. Oh, never mind. It became mortal. The wound... Oh, God. Well, then. I think we may have twisted a little bit too hard. He's got a wrung chicken neck thing going on. Let us bring forth the body to another place. Oh, I can't drop off of ledges with a body? Okay, well, I'll throw him off the ledge then. And then I shall join him on the floor. Oh, good. His neck repaired itself. He's got Wolverine-esque regeneration skills. He's a fan of Deadpool. I like that. He's got a weird head wrinkle, though. On the back of his head. I don't know if that could be fixed. Join the body pile. There we go. Cuddle together for all eternity. There's nothing like a cuddle buddy if you're off to meet the afterlife. Pick that up right now because I guess that'll be useful later. We're not out of amber at the moment, so I'm not going to need it right this second, but what does this do? Oh. Looks like it filled the room with amber gas. Does that kill people? Oh yeah, it looks like amber gas is fatal to humans. Awesome. Well, that's a great plot device. Amber kills everybody but Amber kills everything but us. That's great. That's the best thing that I've come across so far. Note to self: use more amber devices to kill more people. I guess there's a hideout over there that I'm trying to get to. I figured they'd give me a safe house to operate out of at some point. Let's move all the bodies to neutral locations. Grab another coin. That's 3 out of 10. I'm going to explore the place, though. It looks like our ultimate objective is off that way, so I'm not going to go for it right now. We're going to check some of the other corners, because I think finding all these coins is probably going to help us out in the future by allowing us to get better abilities, or maybe being able to buy better gear or something. Maybe it's just like a collectible thing with no purpose. That's also a possibility, but I'm going to be positive right now, and I'm going to assume that these are useful for something. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy at the moment. And no, I'm not going to do my naughty Nelly shtick. Oh yeah, there's a cabinet holding right there I could have used. Oh well, nobody's going to come in here anyways. Unless they have gas masks, which I doubt they do. It is medieval times, obviously. Can I extinguish these big ones over here? Oh, there's another vial of life, just in case you messed up way too much. It does ease my mind slightly to know that a lot of this stuff can't be knocked over, so that's good. This would be the time to test it out. I can't take that. Maybe we can upgrade our potion holding or something later on. As of right now, we don't appear to have a whole lot of places to put all of our lovely little potions and procurements. I don't think we need to stealth anymore. I'm almost positive we've murdered everybody, so let's just be about our business here. What's in this room? Let's go ahead and take a look through the keyhole. Oh, shit. Can he open doors? I hope not. Alright, so right about the time that I said that I didn't need to stealth anymore, I was totally wrong, and I actually do need to stealth. Let's continue stealthing then. Where'd he run off to? Until I have a visual on him, I'm not okay with entering the room. Sounds like he's on my right from the positional sound, but no, now he's on my left. Okay, so he's over there somewhere right now. There he is. I'm sounding it out a little bit. Will opening the door draw his attention? I hope not. Oh, there's another guard right there, so we're actually going to have to take him right here. Alright, so one more rotation. This is the other thing that I think some people might not like about stealth games, is a lot of it is patience and just waiting around for the proper opening. I don't mind, but it is difficult to fill that dead space sometimes with meaningful commentary. Alright, we're going to take him on this go. As fast as we can. There we go. And because we brought him down low, I don't think they can see over that banister right there. I always felt like banister was a word that would be used to describe like a medieval group of people. Like, the banisters are coming. I don't know. That's what it always sounded like to me. Even when I was a little kid, it sounded like that kind of word. Like it would be a surname. There we go. We'll take that back over there. Of course, this was long before a Game of Thrones where there was Lannisters and things, so that's also a possibility. I don't know how to get rid of this guy, or if that's even something that it's possible to do. These things always seem to have a valve on them somewhere that we can flick, or at least in the one time that I've run across one, they seem to have. I can get under the table, but can I do anything with that? Being able to get under the table isn't incredibly useful if I can't do anything with that concealment, so we can get under here as well. So can I, like, bang on something or draw him over here somehow? It looks like... I wonder if there's a drop kill you can do on people. Because technically I do have a way to get up into the rafters, and... Can I draw him over here? No. That's what I was trying... I'm trying to make noise somehow. Unfortunately, you can't tap a stick or throw a stone or anything. Can I throw sand at him? Like in his eyes and then run up on him? Let's conduct a test then. I'm going to use this guy as an isolated test of our amber abilities. I'm going to go ahead and vomit up a minion here. And I'm going to conceal myself underneath this table here. Then I'm going to control my clone. What can I do with my clone? Okay, and so... Oh, wow, he took that thing out with a vengeance. Wow, he killed that thing quick. Okay. That doesn't bode well for us. And that means that we lost our amber, too. If you look, our bar is no longer slightly shaded. So how do we deal with this guy? We can't get the coin until we get the... I might just have to... Are there any objectives? Like, do I get punished for breaking stealth? Because the only way I'm seeing that we're going to handle this right now is to break stealth and then murder him once he's aggroed by parrying. Yay? Nay? There's a cocoon over there. What did it want from the cocoon? It's time to leave the distillery. The heart of the world tree, the source of power, so close and yet so far. You must reach it, but you are currently unable to accomplish such a feat. You feel weak and, more importantly, unarmed. You must get your dagger. Okay, we already did that. So I guess we're still stuck in here right now. I'm probably trying to get to that minecart right there, and then I ride it down into some secret hideout. Well, damn. There's an extra vial of amber in here, so I don't feel... Let's see what we can accomplish right now. Let's play around with this system a little bit further.
Who goes there?
Come here.
A monster! That one's mine.
Run away. Run away. Okay. And so now... we wait and see what he does. Ah, he's gonna go back down over here. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Faster, 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 faster. We gotta get up on this guy. Go. There we go. Alright. I may have timed that one a little bit improperly, but we're getting used to the systems right now within the game, so it should all work out. Got a good feel for that one, and that's earned us another coin right here. We didn't lose any health. Let's go ahead and use the amber. We'll save it. We'll come back if we need it. We'll come back if we need it. Can I hide him inside this little alcove right here in case something else happens later? Let's grab the body. We'll flip him around. And can I hide him in there? Or is that not going to be something we can do? No, we can't hide him in there. Okay, so we'll bring him back with us. We brought souvenirs! This is the best vacation ever! Brought back a dead guy with a weird head wrinkle. Yeah! Dead guy head wrinkle, go! I don't think there's anybody left in this room. I'm just gonna dump him right here. Let's continue exploring. I want more coins. Collecting coins is somehow incredibly gratifying for me. We've knocked out everybody in this room with the gas, and so I don't think we need... What is this? Oh, I can hide in a sewer pipe? Oh. I guess I can hold my breath. Do you hold your breath when you go in there? I didn't see a breath meter anywhere. I guess I don't need to breathe. That might be a bonus of being my character. That seems like a really useful skill for an assassin. A non-necessitous breathing. Is that a word? I don't think that is. I think I just made that up. These pipes appear to go just about everywhere. So let's see where we come out if we just follow them in differing directions. This might just circumnavigate the room. And that looks like it is a correct assessment. Okay, well let's see where it leads us this way because we've never gone in this direction yet. And so I think that bears a little bit of exploration, don't you? I think it does. Let's go for it. What is this guy doing over here? Can I put this out? This thing is a little bright for my tastes. My guess is that there's probably a valve in here somewhere too that I can use to easy mode the room, but I need to get visual of people before we do any infiltration here. We're also not done with this room yet, so let's make sure that everything has been handled in this room before we leave. I want to get as many collectibles as possible. That's just, I like collectibles. Some people hate collectibles in games. I've heard people just rant about collectibles and be like, nah, they're terrible, they're the worst idea ever, and they shouldn't even be in games. Some people seem to think that collectibles are just kind of like a distraction. Something to add extra time and duration to the game, and I think that's a true assessment, but I think it comes down to whether you just like collecting things or not. I do, and therefore I collect all kinds of rocks. I mean, that's a big thing that I collect. There's another coin. You can sneak underneath these desks. Wow, that actually worked out great for us. Note to self, always turn valve if at all possible. Guy looks like he face planted into the desk. Is there any sand around here I can have? I haven't seen any sand barrels anywhere, and I used up a lot of sand on the front end of this level. It's making me worried for the future. I'm going to make this my body repository there. It seems dangerous to leave an open flame laying on the floor, but worry about that later. I suppose amber isn't flammable. We would have found out by now if it was. Another dead guy over there who has not been spied by the little eye of any of these other guys. So I think it wouldn't be a long leap to figure that there's nobody else down here. Can't even pick him up anyways. Oh my. Another dead guy over here. Any other coins, though? Looks like an elven missive maybe right there. Are they sleeping or are they dead? If they're sleeping, I feel like I've done my job a little bit less efficiently than before. I mean, killing everybody in a room in one fell swoop is... That's a master stroke, even for a really, really good assassin. Turn out all of these. I wonder if he knows that he can just reach up and turn that off. Like, he doesn't need to do this whole, like, parkour thing every time that he does it. Seems unnecessary. No other coins that have fallen beneath my gaze. Hold on, let me figure out. I need to... So I think we're down on the lower floor right now. Let me make sure that we've gotten everything on this level too, because I know I didn't hit this one either. And so you'll have to forgive me for a moment in my thorough can I gather this nature. That's just how I play games. Like, I want to get everything. I don't like it when I miss stuff. And so in this playthrough, I am going to spend a lot of time searching for hidden things. And we could have chandeliered somebody too. Okay. Oh no, the sleeping guard over here, we didn't get him, but we can sneak right by him. The gas just arbitrarily ends right there. Oh well, what can you do? Ooh, damn, son. That was a hell of a kill. That was a hell of a kill. I think he was dead as hell by the time he swung around on his neck like that. I don't think that the modern human neck is built to take that kind of stress. So far, so good, though. Things are looking really nice here. So I think this is probably a good spot to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Styx, Master of Shadows. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, and I will see you all there. Hi-do, everybody!